started here at Avon about 4 years ago. I've also competed in para dressage and I'm now graded. At 21 years old I came third, so that was kind of what kept me kind of inspired. And then COVID hit, the centre had to shut for everyone and my heart broke, because I knew that I get the amount of benefits that I get physically for riding. I knew that that was going to change how I lived my life, because the therapy that I get from riding is the equivalent of physiotherapy, and not having that there, I could feel my body getting more tight and more painful, and I became really quite withdrawn. I became really quite low. Emma approached me, have a look at what she was planning, which was the walk and talk sessions and the equine assisted activities with the Shetland. Spent about an hour with them, fell in love, and I haven't looked back since. And Emma has been, well, she's changed my life. So when they met me with this for the first time, and they literally didn't bat an eyelid. I can remember Louis, the little chestnut Shetland, decided to use my mobility scooter here as a scratching post. So he literally just started scratching his backside alongside it, which brought me great hilarity, and that was the first time I'd laughed for ages. She's made me so positive now, and if I had it my way, I think everyone should be able to benefit from being around horses, because even in a ridden capacity, it's completely different to being on the ground, and they will put as much trust in you as what you put in them. The way it's impacted my mental health, I've gone from being really low, not even sure if I ever wanted to come back riding, to even if I'm not feeling very well in myself, like my condition's flaring up or anything, I want to come here because I want to see them, and I want to see Emma, and I want to be a part of this new journey. Being with Emma and learning through Emma about equine assisted activities, that is what put the drive behind me again. It's been here for over 40 years, and without the RDA this wouldn't be what it is, and disabled people wouldn't have the opportunity to ride in such a carefree capacity.
Oh, this place is amazing. As soon as you walk in, it's just, you feel really relaxed, you're surrounded by nature. And I genuinely never even realised really that this place was here, and I've lived in Bristol my whole life, and it's just lovely. The people are amazing. The Shetland ponies are so cute.
The most important thing to me in everything I do is making a positive impact on all the people that we meet. The stuff that we do is so unusual, so unique. We are really well placed to support people who have restricted access to all sorts of other things. That this is really special, that they can join it and find their place in something that's not readily accessible to everybody. When I was a very new coach, I worked with a young man who was on the spectrum. He was about 6 or 7, and he was selective mute, so he didn't really say very much in our environment when we were working with him, but I knew that he could communicate with his family because he clearly felt very comfortable with them. We had prepared him to do some proficiency tests which are run by the RDA, which required him to identify parts of the pony and part of the saddle, and we had prepared him to do that, and he was ready to do it. And then somebody else came over, and I was standing with him, and asked him where the horse's neck was and parts of the saddle, and he said it out loud, and it was such an emotional moment. I get really tearful even thinking about it now. It was so unexpected, but was a joy that he felt comfortable enough with us that he could do that in the presence of somebody new. So that was brilliant. I'm really hopeful that we will be able to raise sufficient money through the Crowdfunder so that we can expand what we can offer to people, that we can help even more people and more families to improve their lives both here and outside.